Morning, all. Well, there's nobody here, but I'm sure that some people will watch it at some point. Um, I've put a few videos on about different things, but I'm just trying different things out and adding a few bits of my own to see if I can get them online. Once they're online, they stay online. One thing that's different about what we used to have before in this world. There's always been beggars and there's always been people asking for money on the street, but I suppose it's a bit of a rant, really, because what worries me is that all of a sudden, I mean, I live in north of England, I live in West Yorkshire, but outside supermarkets, and it's mainly Sainsbury's, there seems to be a lot of people sat in the doorway now. I know they've been there before, but now it's like they do shifts, and it's always a different person every single day. So it's like they sell a little franchise on it, and they sit right by the door. Security come out and they very kindly, nicely talk to them and sort of get friendly with them, but basically tell them, yeah, you can't sit there. Really, you're not supposed to sit there. Um, they ask for money. I understand that they might be homeless, but other, you know, I know that there's at least five that live in a street which is about 20 minutes from, no, not even that, 2 minutes from where I work. And there's 10 of them that live in a house together. And they're all the ones that do the shift at Sainsbury's. And they do the indoor and the outdoor. So they take it in turns. And then in the afternoon, somebody else goes in. If it rains, they take a day off. I don't take a day off when it rains. I go to work. I don't know anybody that, well, some people might, but um, and they don't work Sundays because shops are shut on a Sunday. But you know they're there until 4 o'clock when shop shuts. But it just don't weigh up to me. You know they don't give anything back. Apart from the one good thing is they're polite. But if they weren't polite, they'd be sitting on their ass anyway. But they'll sit there and have you got a pound? Well, no, I've got a card. And that's something that I don't think they've got their head around yet. Not everybody carries cash anymore. A lot of shops won't take cash; they'll just take card. And if I ain't got a card, it's on my phone, so I can't get them out at minibank, out at cash point because the money's on my card on my phone, and cash points don't take phone yet. So it's Apple Pay. But I will gladly go in and get them something to eat. But I did that the other week, and he looked at me like, "What you give me that for? I didn't really want all to eat. I want a fucking pound." So, oops, sorry, it's language. So I had to be careful what I'm doing there because I get a little bit frustrated with them because I want to help, but I can't sometimes. My mind don't let me because I don't know if they're lying or they're not lying. I know for a fact, like I said, there's 10 of them living in the same house. And it's not a poor house. They're paying rent. But I don't understand why they don't just get a job and do that instead of sitting outside a shop in the rain. You know, they'd have a pound if they got a job. They could go shopping and get their own tea bags if they got a job. And there's one as well. I don't know if it's a new thing or not, but in my Sainsbury's, there's a girl that walks around and she's a really good actress. She should be on telly. She should be on Coronation Street or something, but she walks around car park and she's going, "Excuse me, I don't suppose you could help me, could you? I just wondered if you can give me a pound. I'm really in." And I say, "You ask me every day. You've run out of petrol every single day. You don't even have a car. So, I mean, what do I do with that? You know, it, I visit Thailand quite regular, and I own a property out there. And when I go to Bangkok, there's a man that sits in a wheelchair. He's got no legs from knee down. He weighs about 30 stone. And he just sits behind the police kiosk every single day on a place called Nana. And I have seen him for years. And he gives away tissues. He's got little packets of Andrex that if somebody gives him a tip, not a tip, gives him a donation, he'll give him some tissues. Now, to me, he's not begging. He's offering something that he's actually gone out and bought or is acquired. And he certainly hasn't nicked him because he couldn't run away. But he's gone to the trouble of having a certain amount of tissues so that every day he can offer them. And the 2 pence to buy in Thailand, but he'll be getting more than Boots are getting because he's getting, they're paying him for it. And they're happy because they're getting something back. Nobody wants these tissues. Nobody takes them. I don't. And every single day, and I've done it every time I'm there in Bangkok, believe me, I've done it for years. He recognises me now. And he always smiles. He never says anything. He just smiles. And I'll give him 100 baht, which is about 3 quid, 2.5. I'll give him 100 baht in the morning. And then later on in the day, I'll give him another 100 baht. I don't want his tissues. I just feel like that man has gone to the trouble of doing something for it. But they've probably been unfortunate in life. But I can't do it. And I know I'm going to get some stick on this. I know that people are going to start putting comments saying, you're a pig, you don't care. I do care. But I don't believe him. I don't. I'm sorry. And that girl that runs out of petrol every single day doesn't even have a car. You can tell just looking at her. She doesn't have a car. And oh, help me, please. I need 10 pence towards some petrol. Where can you get fuel for 10 pence? And I know it's a lot of collective 10 pences, but that's the problem. She's going around until she gets 10 quid. And that 10 quid will go on a liquid, but it won't be fuel. It won't be fuel. So I'm sorry if this offends anybody, but please like, please subscribe, please share, if you don't mind. And if I get too much crap on this, I'll take the video down. I really don't want to offend anybody. Thank you, very big.